Save the Children India I joined in the year 2008. But Save the Children India has a very interesting background. It was started by a very dynamic lady. Single-handedly she started, by the name of Vipula Kadri, wife of the renowned architect Mr. I.M. Kadri. And this was started in the year 1988. Save the Children India has its genesis. The school started in around about the same at the 1988, and it started strangely in the. I wonder if you people would remember, but there was a drive-in theatre at Bandra East, and this was a drive-in theatre where people drove in the night to watch movies. But in the daytime, this whole huge premises was lying vacant, and that's when Mrs. Kadri used her good offices with the governor of Maharashtra, and was able to get this premises, and it was here that the genesis of special care center started, because this school started with a survey of the slums around, and she realized that in the slums there were many handicapped children, there were mentally challenged children, there were hearing impaired children, but the parents were in denial, and that's what made her more determined to do something for these children. And personally, with few volunteers, she went from door to door in Bandra East, Behrampada area, and she requested. There were many times that people slammed the door on her face because they didn't want to acknowledge that they had a handicapped child at home. But it required lot of perseverance, and with the help of dedicated teachers, she started emphasizing on the parents the need for education, independence for these children, and slowly the first batch of children with 8 children started, and slowly it started growing, and it's such a beautiful building that one really will not even imagine that this building hosts 250 children from the slums around Mumbai, from Dharavi to Jogeshwari, and from the other side, Chembur, Devnar, and Pawai areas. So this is the way the children have joined. We also have a training for children who are girls who are dropped out of school. Adolescent Girls Project is there, and here we give them skill development. We give them, in fact, beauty treatment, how to become a beautician. But our main emphasis is on tailoring again. Interestingly, these girls have done so well in their tailoring that if people know that we have a very fashion-based exhibition called Araish, where all the top designers display their work. Plus, Save the Children India has got a stall in which every product made by these girls is displayed, and people really wait for these exhibitions so that they can buy our product. We started with one Araish. Today we have 16 Araishes. Even in Dubai, we've got 2 Araishes, and all over the country. So there also has become a major fundraising events. Last but not the least is our state-of-art facility called Early Intervention Center, which is in our own premises. This is, children who are born deaf. Earlier we found that people were not able to detect that these children have got hearing disability. So many a times when these children would come to our school for the hearing impaired, they would come very late. They would come at the age of 6. Damage was already done. So that's when it was the dream of Mrs. Kadri to have an early intervention center, so that children who are born or have their hearing loss has been detected early could then have interventions. And of course, when she died, we didn't have this center, but it was after her death that her children, especially Mana Shetty, wanted to realize the dream of her mother. So we started the Early Intervention Center, and in this center We not only do the therapy for the children, we have audiological testing, and we see that those children whose hearing has been impaired since birth, we give them therapies and we prepare them for cochlear implant surgeries. Now, these surgeries are done at Hinduja Hospital at a concessional rate, done by Padma Shri awardee Dr. Milind Kirtane, who does these operations free of cost. And after the cochlear implant, they come back to us for a post therapy, and that's how we then restore their hearing and also their speech, because once they start hearing, they can start talking.